What's going on, guys? I just picked up a new light today, and I just wanted to review it real quick for you guys because I think it's a really interesting little light. It's made by a company called UltraTac. To be honest with you, I've never heard of the company before, but just the characteristics of the light made it something that I thought was worth purchasing on top of its cheap price point. I found this light for $20. I think it was $19.99. Anyways, this is the UltraTac K18. This is the original packaging for it. I bought it in the aluminum blue. And I'm going to turn around real quick because I always like seeing ANSI specs in my videos, and I know you guys will too. It runs on two different cells, either the 10440 cell, in which case, as you saw on this side of the box, you get a maximum output of 370 lumens, or it runs on a standard AAA, which is what it comes with in the box, that will actually max out at 110 lumens and hold that for just shy of an hour according to the specs. Anyways, I want to go over the user interface of it with you because I think you're going to find it really interesting, and then I'll go over what comes with it in the box. So it's a side switch only activated light. Again, this is a AAA cell. That's what's in here now. So all the outputs that you're going to see from this little light, which is going to be very few, is from a AAA cell. It's not the most powerful that it possibly can be. First things first, though, I love the size. It's really, really small. So this is going to be like a backup to my EDC light, something that stays in a cargo short pocket or something like that, so that I always have a light on me somewhere. It's got a really nice deep carry pocket clip. It's actually, the retention on it's really, really good too, for what it is, I would say. It's only got about 1/4 of an inch, if that, maybe even 1/8 of an inch of the light that's actually exposed once it's in your pocket. And then it's got this little aluminum style slot thing for a little lanyard or something like that, which could be helpful if you like that kind of thing. I'm probably not going to put a lanyard on this light. But getting into it now, I just want to go over with you guys how this light works. It's got some pretty cool functions, especially for how small it is, some things that you probably don't get from a lot of lights this size. I've previously recorded a video on the Nightcore tip, and this has at least one function that the tip doesn't have. I still love my tip, but the main reason actually for me going to this particular light is the fact that it's IPX8. So I don't have to worry about it getting damaged in the water for the most part, as long as I'm fairly reasonable, and even more than reasonable, about keeping this thing dry. But anyways, it's got one mode button, and unlike a lot of other lights, you have to press and hold this mode button for a half second to turn the light on and to turn it off. So it does not come on instant. If you're looking for this light for tactical purposes, unless you really train with something like this, for me, that's probably the biggest downside of this light, is just how slow the interface is. It's very useful, but it is very slow, so keep that in mind. There's nothing instant about it like you'd get with a real tail cap switch light. It's all controlled. Every function of this light is controlled with this side mode button here. So anyways, you press and hold it for a half second, and it immediately turns on, and it does have mode memory, so whatever mode you last had it in, it will keep that mode memorized, even if you turn the light off and then turn it back on again. It has 3 different modes, 3 different brightnesses. Maxes out, of course, in this case at 110 lumens because I have the AAA cell in there. And then I just pressed and held the mode switch again for a half second to turn the light off. Once the light is off, you actually have a really cool lockout mode that's activated with the same side switch. You just double tap that side switch, and you'll notice it just blinked. It just flashed one time. Now, even if I press and hold this side button, which I'm doing now, which I'm doing again, just to demonstrate here, it won't even turn the light on, which is really cool. Then with the light in lockout mode and off, as it is now, if I do the same thing and double tap the mode button quickly, then it will flash twice. And hitting it and flash, the 2 flashes signifies that the light is now unlocked again. And if I press and hold the mode button, it will return to my previous output level that I wanted it at. So I'm just going to put it back down to the lowest real quick. Now that it's on low, and it doesn't matter what setting it's in, it could be in the medium setting, for example, which I just boosted it up to. Once the light is on, if I double tap the mode button, this little light's even got a really, really nice high intensity strobe mode, which I think is awesome. Then if I press the mode button again, in strobe, it will go ahead and return back to its mode memory level. So I just turned the light off. I think that's a really, really cool feature of this little light. Definitely worth having, in my opinion. But anyways, I also wanted to show you guys what was in the box, what comes with it in the box. It comes in really nice packaging, actually. It's got this little sleeve that, as you've already seen, it says about the light here. It's got the little ANSI specs on the back right here. Then it comes with this cool little UltraTac box, and this is actually a hard box. It's been difficult for me to get this packaging out, but let me see here. There we go. Thank God. Okay, so it comes out like this, and it's really simple with what it has inside the box here. It's got a little warranty card, and then it's got your instructions, obviously. This is just my receipt from buying the light. And then it's got 2 little spare O-rings, which is really cool. And then the last thing it has is this cool little diffuser, and this little thing's actually pretty awesome. It slides down all the way over your lamp right here, and when you turn the light on, it literally diffuses room. I mean, I've tried this in a completely dark room. It is so nice how evenly it distributes light through an entire room. I mean, you can easily, even on the medium mode, light up a small bathroom, for example. And then the cool thing about it is that once I turn this off, you're going to see here, whatever part is illuminated, it actually stays glow in the dark after that, which I think is awesome. So all in all, for what this light is, again, I can't attest to the durability of it because this light is brand new for me, but I definitely intend on using it a good bit in the next month or so, and I'll definitely make a video talking about how it's held up. But for anyone who's trying to consider a small, super lightweight, super user-friendly EDC light, it might be worth looking into for this light for you guys. I've been pretty happy with it so far. I'm certainly happy with the differences in mode outputs, outside of the fact that unfortunately it doesn't have a moonlight mode. I really, really like a moonlight mode on all my lights. But with a AAA light, it goes all the way down to 4 lumens, so it's kind of debatable, I guess. Still not a moonlight mode, but it is a light mode. Anyways, that's all I got on this light. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there are any other lights that you guys are interested in watching, check out our channel. We've got a couple other lights posted now and more on the way. So thanks so much, guys. Be safe. God bless.